We're now working with a Seeburg SPS-160 Jukebox, which I believe is from 1972. We had worked on this jukebox about 5 years ago and fixed some problems on it, but it looks like there may be a problem which has recurred after all this time of use, and it's related to the reversing switch on the motor. Here's the motor, here's the mechanism here, and right down here is the reversing switch. And that switch gets activated when the mechanism travels to either end of the track here in order to scan, in order to reverse the direction of scanning, and so that the motor, the turntable, is running in the proper direction for the record being picked up. The complaint on this was that the speed is intermittent. And let me go ahead and load a record here. Let me turn it on and I'll reject it. The complaint was just dragging speed. And luckily I had kept a journal on this, which you can find online at www.retroaudiolab.com. And I really need to get back into doing the website as well, but I just haven't got around to updating it very much. And there's also a Facebook page for Retro Electronics, and it could use some updating too, but I found the videos are an easy way to record events here, so I've been trying to increase the amount of videos being made. So we'll do a video about the Seeburg here. I've got a record in here, and that'll be 140. So we'll just observe what goes on here. Now I'm going to get back there. We can check out those switch contacts and you can hear what it's doing.
Would someone please hang that phone up?
See, it's not doing it all that much there. But it was doing it earlier. Let me reject that record. I'm gonna put in a blank record, and I'm gonna see if I can force it to act up. It doesn't seem to be so much of a problem when it's scanning. But let's go ahead and select a blank record, and I'll just toggle the reversing switch. We'll try 131. I'll just toggle that switch manually, and we'll see if we can observe arcing. See, did you see that? Hear that noise? I'm going to manually flip the reversing switch. See, there was some arcing on the points there. Let's flip it back. Let's try it again here. See that arcing? So we've definitely got a problem with those switch contacts. And if you're ever working with these jukeboxes, be very careful when you do what I just did, because there's 120 volts right there on those contacts, and also on the upper contacts up there as well. So you just got to be really careful if you're touching any switch activating levers with the power on. So we cured the problem 5 years ago by bending the little support on the contacts to give more follow-through. But we'll have to try various things on this. We may need to burnish the contacts again, and then try again, just reforming them so that we get better contact pressure. And it may be that those points are just burnt, and even though we were able to fix it years ago, it may be that they're going to have trouble staying in a proper working condition. So we might have to resort to going to an external reversing relay for this, or we might have to see if we can might be good to try to see if we can find a new reversing switch for this, maybe from Victory Glass. But that's definitely what's causing the problem on this Seeburg, is arcing at those points. So I had just done an internet search to try to help give me some suggestions on this, and because I couldn't immediately figure out what was causing. I knew there had to be arcing somewhere, but I was wondering if it might have been in a triac inside the control center, or if there was another relay that was arcing or something. But luckily I made that journal years ago and had written about arcing at those points, and that led me right back to it. And I'll make another video once I'm able to get a solution to the arcing problem.